everyone. Welcome to Lecture 2.1 titled Futurist Aesthetic and Technology. In the previous discussion, we examined the origins of futurism and its revolutionary attitude towards modern life. Today, we focus on the relationship between technology and aesthetics. We will explore how machines, infrastructure, transportation, systems, new materials, and communication technologies become sources of beauty for futurist thinkers and designers. The lecture will also help us understand how these ideas influenced later architecture movements and continue to affect contemporary design thinking. As we proceed, keep in mind that futurism was not an artistic style. It was a belief that technological progress could reshape the culture, society, and architecture. In this lecture, we will examine three broad themes. First, we will discuss technology as a new aesthetic category. We will understand how machines, locomotives, photography, and cinema were seen as beautiful objects rather than mere tools. Second, we will study specific technological innovations such as reinforced concrete, electric lighting, elevators, telecommunication systems, and hydroelectric infrastructure. These innovations transform both architecture and urban life. Third, we will examine the visual and artistic elements associated with futurism, including oblique lines, transparency, simultaneity, and the use of light and shadow to communicate movement and energy. Together, these topics reveal how futurists redefine beauty in the modern age. Let us begin with a brief recap of the Week 1 study. In 1909, Filippo Thomas Marinetti published the manifesto called Futurist. The manifesto called for complete rejection of historical traditions and celebrated speed, machines, industry, and technological progress. Futurism was much more than a visual language. It was a philosophical position that viewed technology as the driving force of cultural transformation. For the futurists, beauty was no longer found in classical movements or historical buildings. Instead, beauty emerged from engines, factories, transportation systems, and modern infrastructure. In this lecture, we move from theory to practice by asking a critical question: how did specific technologies become objects of admiration and aesthetic contemplation? Rather than serving as a background element, technology itself becomes the subject of artistic and architectural expression. One of the most important futurist concepts is the machine sublime. Marinetti famously declared that a racing automobile was more beautiful than the ancient sculpture of Victory of Samothrace. This statement symbolizes a dramatic shift in values. Industrial machines, turbines, and locomotives become the new symbol of power and beauty. The locomotives presented force, direction, movement, and modernity at the same time. Futurists also admired electrical infrastructures. Power lines and transmission systems were understood as the nervous system of the modern city. Most importantly, speed itself became an aesthetic value. Motion was not simply an action performed by an object. Motion transformed the appearance of the object. The object, in movement, revealed multiple forms, changing perspectives, and dynamic energy. This idea becomes central to futurist art and architecture. Photography and cinema transformed human perception. Before these technologies, people could only observe motion directly through their own eyes. Photography made it possible to capture moments that were too brief to perceive naturally. A galloping horse or a falling droplet could be frozen and studied. Futurists viewed this as a revelation rather than simple documentation. The camera could see what the human eye could not. Cinema extended this transformation further. It introduced time as an aesthetic material. Reality could be broken into sequences, recognized, and presented as movement through time. For futurists, cinema was not simply a recording device. It was an independent art form based on light, movement, temporal experience. These technologies encouraged artists to move beyond a single fixed viewpoint and embrace multiplicity, sequence, and simultaneity. Chronophotography played a major role in the development of futurist visual language. Edward Muybridge created a sequential photographic study of moving subjects during the 1870s and 1880s. His famous image of galloping horses revealed phases of motion invisible to the naked eye. Later, Etienne Julie Marie developed techniques that captured multiple stages of movement on a single photographic plate. These superimposed trajectory created visual maps of motion through time. Futurist artists adopted this logic directly. Giacomo Balla painting dynamism of a dog on a leash, and Marcel Duchamp nude descending a staircase both demonstrated the decomposition of movement into multiple overlapping phases. Chronophotography therefore provided a scientific foundation for representing dynamism. It showed that movement could be translated into visual forms and spatial expression. The aeroplane became one of the most powerful symbols of futurism. It represented humanity's ability to overcome natural limitation and achieve unprecedented speed. Flight introduced an entirely new perspective on space. Instead of viewing the world from the ground, now people could observe cities and landscape from above. This bird's eye view transformed idea about scale, orientation, and spatial relationship. Futurist painters developed a style known as aeropictura, which attempted to represent the sensation of flight. Cities appeared as abstract patterns, grids, and dynamic forms rather than familiar streets and buildings. Artists such as
Tullio
Tullio
Carli
Carli
explored
explored
vertiginous
vertiginous
perspectives and
perspective and
dramatic
dramatic
aerial
aerial
views.
views. Through the aeroplane, technology reshaped not only transportation but also imagination itself. Space became fluid, dynamic, and constantly changing. Reinforced concrete was a material that perfectly matched futurist ambitions. Unlike stone or brick, concrete could be molded into almost any form. Curves, Curves, cantilevers, sweeping surfaces, and continuous planes become possible. For futurists, this flexibility represented freedom from historical limitations. Concrete also lacked strong association with past architectural tradition. It symbolized a new beginning. Antonio Sant'Ella embraced reinforced concrete in his visionary project La Città Nuova, or New City. His drawing depicted interconnected towers, elevated transportation systems, and infrastructure driven urban environments. Concrete enabled structural continuity and large spans that traditional masonry could not achieve. This material later influenced many modern architectural movements. The future appreciation of reinforced concrete anticipated the work of modernist, expressionist, and later experimental architects who sought freedom from the load bearing walls. Next is electric lighting. Electric lighting transformed the experience of the city after dark. Before widespread electrification, urban life was largely limited by natural daylight. The futurists celebrated the illuminated city as a new aesthetic environment. Night became a territory of visual excitement and technological expression. Electric signs, illuminated advertisements, and moving lights created constantly changing urban spectacles. Giacomo Balla explored these ideas in his paintings, Streetlights, where the glow of an electric lamp overpowers the moon. This image symbolized technology surpassing nature. Futurist architects imagined luminous buildings with the glowing facades and interiors filled with artificial lights. They viewed lights as an active architectural material rather than a simple functional necessity. Contemporary media facades, LED displays, and illuminated skyscrapers continue many of these ideas today. Elevators and escalators introduced movement directly architectural experience. For the futurists, they presented much more than convenience. The elevators made the modern high rise possible and changed how people occupied buildings. Vertical movements become an event. Occupants experienced architecture through ascents and descents rather than only horizontal circulation. Escalators extended this concept by creating continuous mechanized movement along inclined paths. Buildings become dynamic systems rather than static containers. The futurists imagined architecture as a machine that actively guided and organized movement. The conceptual framework shown on this slide illustrates the building as a sequence of experiences from ground level arrival to elevated urban spectacle at the motion itself become a defining architectural quality. Next comes the telecommunication infrastructure. Telecommunication systems fascinated futurist thinkers because they transformed the relationship between distance, information, and presence. The telephone allowed communication across space without physical proximities. Wireless technologies such as radio extended this possibility even further. Information could travel at extraordinary speed. Futurists interpreted these developments as a new form of spatial experience. They also admired electrical distribution networks, transmission lines, transformers, and power grids formed invisible systems that sustained urban life. These networks become symbols of modern civilization. The city was no longer understood only through its building and streets. Instead, it was viewed as a network of energy, communication, and transportation flows. This concept anticipated contemporary ideas of network, urbanism, and smart city, where connectivity plays a central role in urban functioning. The hydroelectric dam represented a new type of monuments. Traditional monuments celebrated history, religion, or political authority. Futurists proposed that engineering infrastructure should become the true symbol of modern civilization. The hydroelectric dam embodied power, scale, and technological achievements. Moving water was transformed into usable energy through human imagination. Futurists admired this combination of natural force and technical control. Unlike cathedrals, palaces, and triumphal arches, dams and power plants represented the future rather than the past. The comparison table on the slide highlights this shift. Technical achievements replaced historical narrative as the basis of civic significance. These ideas later influenced brutalist and high-tech architecture, where infrastructure and engineering system often become visible expressions of architectural identity. The diagonal line became the geometric signature of futurism. Classical architecture relied heavily on horizontal and vertical relationship that expressed balance and stability. Futurists sought the opposite effects. They used oblique and diagonal forms to suggest motion, direction, and energy. A diagonal line functions like a force vector. It implies movement from one point to another. In the drawings of Santalias, ramps, inclined planes, and angular elements create a sense of dynamic tension. Futurist painters such as Balla and Salvini also used diagonal extensively to generate visual movement. These compositions avoided stable centers and encouraged the eye to travel continuously across the image. The architectural implications were profound. Later, movements including deconstructivism and parametric design continued exploring non orthogonal geometry as a means of expressing dynamism. Glass became an important material within futuristic thinking because it represented openness, speed, and visual continuity. A transparent wall does not completely separate interior and exterior space. Instead, it creates visual connections and layered perceptions. Futurists believed that glass could dissolve traditional boundaries and support a more dynamic relationship between buildings and cities. Transparency also enabled simultaneity. Multiple spatial layers could be experienced at once. Interior and exterior conditions become visually interconnected. The ideas of Paul Scherberg, especially in his work Glass Architecture, reinforced these concepts by proposing that glass could transform civilization through light and openness. Many of these ideas later influenced modernism. The glass curtain walls of 20th century skyscrapers owe parts of their conceptual foundation to the futuristic appreciation of the transparency. An interesting paradox appears when comparing futurist paintings and architectural drawings. Futurist paintings are vibrant and highly saturated with colors. Artists used strong contrast and complementary colors to create optical vibration and visual energy. Color became a tool for expressing speed and sensory intensity. At the same time, most futurist architectural drawings were monochromatic. This difference was partly due to the conventions of architectural representations. Technical drawings were usually produced in ink and relied on line work rather than colors. Architects compensated by using dramatic light and shadow effects. They focused on form, mass, and geometry rather than surface treatment. This contrast reminds us that different media employ different strategies to communicate movement and dynamism while pursuing similar aesthetic goals. In architectural drawings, light and shadow become powerful expressive tools. Classical chiaroscuro was used primarily to reveal form and geometry. Futurist designers used shadow differently. They treated it as a way to communicate energy, tension, and movement. Deep shadows suggested powerful masses under stress, while strong contrast implied speed and dynamism. Light could also function as a temporal marker. A building illuminated dramatically appears connected to a specific movement in time, almost like a snapshot. Futuristic compositions deliberately avoided balanced lighting conditions. Instead, they emphasized asymmetry and contrast. Contemporary architecture lighting continues this tradition. Dynamic LED system, programmable facade, and media architecture all demonstrated how light can operate as an active material rather than a passive source of illumination. Simultaneity was one of the most ambitious futuristic concepts. Traditional architecture often assumed a fixed viewpoint from which a building should be understood. Symmetry, axis, and composition were organized around this ideal observer. Futurists challenged that assumption. They argued that architecture should respond to movement and multiple perspectives. A building could be experienced differently as a person moved through or around it. Rather than suppressing these changing viewpoints, architecture could embrace them. This idea anticipated later modernist concepts such as promenade architecture, where spatial experience unfolds as a sequential journey. Contemporary parametric design also reflects this principle by producing forms that appears different from different angles. Futurist simultaneity therefore expanded architectural thinking beyond static composition. Futurism was unique because it combined aesthetic theory with active technological advocacy. Many artists' movements responded to social changes, but Futurism openly prompted technological development, machine photography, cinema, reinforced concrete, electrical lighting, vertical circulation systems, and glass all become aesthetic categories. Each technology generated new forms of beauty and new architectural possibilities. The table of this slide summarizes these relationships. Industrial machines contributed forces and speed. Photography and cinema introduced time and motion. Reinforced concretes enabled structural continuity. Electric lighting transformed the city at night. Elevators introduced kinetic occupation. Glass created openness and simultaneity. Together, these examples demonstrated that futurists viewed technological progress and artist innovation as inseparable components of the same cultural projection. This slide encourages us to compare futurism with contemporary parametric architecture. Although separated by centuries, both approaches share a belief that advanced technology should shape architectural aesthetic. Futurists celebrated machines, engines, electricity, and reinforced concrete. Parametric designers relying on algorithms, computational tools, and digital fabrication technology. Futurist aesthetic emphasize speed, force, and dynamism. Parametric architecture often focuses on complexity, optimization, and continuity. This spatial logic has also evolved from diagonals and oblique forms towards fluid curves and adaptive geometrics. Both movements display strong anti-historical tendencies. Futurists explicitly rejected historical style, while computational design often prioritized algorithmic processes over traditional references. This comparison helps us understand recurring relationship between technological innovation and architectural expression. Antonio Santella remains the most important architectural figure associated with futurism. His projects La Città Nuova presented a comprehensive vision of the modern metropolis. The city was organized through multiple circulation levels, including elevated roads, underground transportation system, and pedestrian networks. Buildings functioned as components within larger infrastructure systems rather than isolated objects. Saint Elias emphasized section rather than facades. What mattered was the organization of movement, services, and programs throughout the vertical dimension of the city. Mechanical systems and structural elements were openly expressed. Every component communicated its function. Although most of these designs remained unbuilt, their influence on later architectural thought was profound. They established a vision of architecture as infrastructure and urbanism as a dynamic network. The legacy of machine age. Futurism produced relatively new built works, yet its influences spread throughout the 20th century. Russian constructivists adopted industrial imaginary and machine aesthetics. The international style and the Bahuas integrated technology and industrial production into architecture practice and education. Le Corbusier famous phrase described the house as a machine for living echoes futurist values. Later, brutalism embraced exposed concrete and monumental infrastructure. High-tech architecture made mechanical systems visible and celebrated engineering expression. More recently, computational and parametric design have introduced new technological tools and influenced form generation. Across these different movements, one idea remains consistent. Technology is not simply a means of construction, it also a source of architectural meaning, identity, and aesthetic values. As we conclude, let us review the key connections explored throughout this lecture. Machines introduce the concept of the machine sublime, where speed and power become source of beauty, photography and cinema transform perception and expanded artistic possibilities. Chronophotography provided methods for visualizing movement. The aeroplane reshaped spatial imaginations through aerial perspectives. Reinforced concrete offered flexibility and anti-historical expression. Electric lighting transformed the nocturnal city. Elevator and escalators introduced kinetic inhabitation. Telecommunication systems and power grids encouraged the understanding of the city as a net. Together, these developments reveal how futurism merged technology and aesthetic into a single intellectual framework. This fusion continues to influence contemporary architecture, urbanism, and design thinking. Thank you for your attention and participation. In this lecture, we explored how futurism transformed technology from a practical tool into an aesthetic ideal. We examined machines, transportation systems, communication networks, infrastructure, material, and visual strategies that reshaped architecture thinking. Thank you for your patience.